Welcome to this month's episode of Beachside Chats. I'm your host, John W. Coffey. Thank you for watching last month. This month we have Assistant to the City Manager, Orrie Covert here. Orrie, would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers?
I'd love to, John. Thank you. My name is Orrie. I am from the great state of Missouri. I moved here to be the management analyst here for the city of Indian Harbor Beach. About 3 years ago, I went to school and I studied public administration in grad school in New York. I've always been passionate about public service and my community, and wanted to, work in government so I'd be able to do work that fulfilled both those things. I have a lovely girlfriend named Angela. She works in social media, and I started here 3 years ago. I do a lot of different things for the city. Whenever family or loved ones ask, what I do for my work, I usually just tell them I'm like a project manager. I do a lot of special projects, so that includes things like policy research, as well as if a new bathroom needs to be put in at the park, I'll do something like that, as well as grant management. So any kind of stormwater or infrastructure, or frankly anything that that has a grant opportunity for, I manage a lot of that, and will apply for those funding opportunities for the city.
Okay. What a lot of folks don't realize is Orrie is now the primary staff liaison with the Tree Preservation Board and the Planning and Zoning Board. In addition, Orrie works with other agencies outside of the city. Orrie, would you like to explain a little more of that for our viewers?
Yeah, I'd love to. Now being the now assistant to the city manager, one of the ways my role here at the city has grown has been through coordinating and working alongside other organizations. These organizations often help provide other resources or just partnerships with the city. So these include companies like PCI. PCI is the company that helps us with our paid beach parking program here at the city. So I worked with them to help roll that out for the community. I also work with Brevard Emergency Management. So whenever the city has a hurricane or any kind of severe weather or emergency, I'll go up there and work alongside Brevard County, their resources and departments, as well as the state as well. So that's really cool. And then I also am the liaison for waste management. So anytime you need your trash picked up or a bin replaced, anything like that, I'm usually the one that residents will talk to.
Yeah, one of the things residents may not realize when Orrie says he is our liaison with emergency management is when a hurricane is approaching and the police and fire shelter in place because they need to be here for the duration of the storm, Orrie goes up to Rockledge and basically stays at the EOC up there 24/7 until the event is over. It's a tough job because they have a cafeteria, showers, cots to sleep on, and he doesn't have to fight for bedding or listen to the chief information officer or myself snoring here at City Hall. With that, let's transition on to some of the recent communication improvements you've been part of, Orrie.
Yeah, so another big part of my job here at the city has been spearheading some of the communications here at the city, and building that initiative. Communications are super important to be able to reach our residents. So I've been a part of projects like the city's new Notify Me program, where on the website residents can go online and actually sign up for notifications and a lot of different things that the city does. These can include things like city council meeting agendas, weather updates, harbor highlights is one thing that you can get in your email, or you can also get it via text. So that's been a big program. I've also helped with the concern portal. So if anybody has any kind of concern that comes up within the city, whether it be like code enforcement or a power light is off, things of that nature. They can go online and submit a request, and I will be able to help them get that taken care of. Another thing I do here for the city has been a lot of the videos and the live stream. I've worked with the IT department and getting those things set up. So right now we're doing Beachside chats, so that was one of the initiatives, but I also do the council recap. We have the live stream that happens on the city's YouTube page. So I helped put that together as well. And then, upcoming, we're going to be putting together a new weekly newsletter. Once we get the new communications manager on board, that'll be something that they can help me with and that they'll be taking over for us. So a lot of exciting things.
Yeah, I agree. That newsletter will be available by email only, and it'll come out midday Monday with a recap of some statistical information of what the city did the prior week and a look ahead to the upcoming week. Correspondingly, Orrie's been in charge of a lot of internal strategic initiatives to help improve services. Orrie, would you like to elaborate on that?
I'd love to. Within the city, being able to be a part of the processes behind the scenes that help us staff be able to better serve residents and improve the way that we go about our work. And so part of that has been different initiatives like putting together departmental goals and objectives, 5-year plans, as well as many other things. And these really serve as a great tool for the city to use and measure ourselves against. So we want to make sure that we communicate to residents and to the community the work that we're doing. So these goals and objectives often include things like number of events, or they can be how many streets serviced, things of that nature. These allow us to make sure that we tell residents the work that we're doing here at the city and the things that we're able to accomplish, but also showcase how we're able to improve and then identify areas where that might need some more help. And these are always changing, just like just like government and society. We want to make sure that we adapt and do our best to meet the ever-changing needs of our constituents.
Yeah, Orrie's been a great help in instilling a culture of continuous improvement here at the city. We strive every day to get better, recognizing that the expectations of our residents change over time, and we no longer settle for the status quo. We recognize that there's a lot of great things been done in the past, but we strive to get better each day. Before we go, Orrie, let's have a little recap about college football. Starting back in August, the big powerhouses of the SEC, Ohio State, were projected to dominate the season. Didn't turn out that way, did it?
No, it did not. And I'll tell you what, I'm a big SEC fan. I went to University of Missouri, so the SEC kind of adopted us in our program, and so I was there at the start of that, which was really exciting. And so whatever I see the SEC go into that, the college football playoffs, I'm always high on an SEC team winning, and that was not the case this year. So, yeah, it's definitely exciting.
Yeah, I went to University of Florida. My dog is a blue tick coonhound, so she roots for Tennessee. That's sort of like inbred in her. But one of the things I enjoyed about this year's Gator season, although it wasn't the best season, is we didn't have to play Missouri, because since Orrie's gotten here, every time we play Missouri, I come in eating humble pie the next Monday morning, because his Tigers usually stomp my poor Gators. But there's always next year. So with the national championship game Monday night, Orrie, Indiana versus Miami Hurricanes, who do you have?
I'm gonna take Indiana. They've been dominant. It's hard to go against them at this point. And I like to think, even though they're not in the SEC, I am from the Midwest. Indiana's in the Midwest, so I'm rooting for those Midwestern boys over there.
I know our viewers and college football fans are going to be looking at the bottom of the screen right there and seeing Indiana across the bottom and go, oh boy, just like College Game Day, jinx. But I'm going with Indiana also. Somebody asked me if I was going to do a Pat McAfee and stand on the chair and pull my shirt off and scream and holler, and I told him the risk manager wouldn't allow me to do that. So with that, thank you, Orrie, for joining us. Next month, our guest will be City Clerk Nikki Gold. She'll join us to discuss what exactly a city clerk does and why she likes living beachside so much. Thank you for watching. Together, IHB cannot fail.